The air crackled with anticipation. Black Friday had arrived and shoppers were poised to spend. A popular online retailer, let's call them Tech Haven, had prepared for weeks. Their marketing promised incredible deals. Anticipation was high. At 12:01 a.m. the website went live. Traffic surged, but instead of sales, chaos erupted. Error messages greeted eager shoppers. The website, unable to cope with the load, crashed. Tech Haven's team scrambled. Every minute offline meant lost sales and frustrated customers. Hours later, the site sputtered back online, but the damage was done. Their reputation was tarnished, and their Black Friday, a disaster. This story, though fictional, illustrates a common nightmare for businesses. A poorly executed deployment can have catastrophic consequences, especially during peak seasons. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on the latest tech insights and tutorials. Let's get started. In today's digital age, a reliable e-commerce platform is non-negotiable. It's your virtual storefront, your connection to customers worldwide. Choosing the right platform is crucial, and Magento, with its flexibility and scalability, has emerged as a leader. Magento empowers businesses to create bespoke online experiences. Its open-source nature allows for extensive customization. However, with great power comes great responsibility. Deploying Magento effectively requires careful planning and execution. A successful deployment hinges on understanding its complexities. It's not merely about uploading code. It's about orchestrating a seamless transition that ensures your website remains operational and performs optimally even under pressure. Deploying Magento successfully is like constructing a stable building. It requires a solid foundation. 3 pillars underpin this foundation: pipeline architecture, environment synchronization, and a zero downtime strategy. Pipeline architecture. Think of this as your deployment assembly line. It automates the process of moving code from development to production. This involves continuous integration and continuous delivery, ensuring that code changes are tested and deployed reliably and frequently. Environment synchronization. Your development, staging, and production environments should mirror each other closely. This minimizes discrepancies and ensures that what works in staging will work flawlessly in production. Zero downtime strategy, the holy grail of deployment. This means deploying changes without any interruption to your website. Techniques like blue-green deployment make this possible, allowing you to switch traffic seamlessly between different instances of your application. These pillars are interconnected. A robust pipeline architecture facilitates environment synchronization, which in turn enables zero downtime deployments. Together, they form the bedrock of a successful Magento deployment strategy. Let's step into the real world and examine how these principles translate into practice. Fashion Forward, a global clothing retailer, decided to migrate their e-commerce platform to Magento. They faced several challenges. Their existing platform was outdated and lacked the flexibility to support their growth ambitions. They needed a solution that could handle increasing traffic and offer a seamless customer experience. Magento, with its scalability and customization options, was the perfect fit. However, migrating a complex e-commerce site with millions of products and customers was no easy feat. They needed to ensure data integrity, minimize downtime, and maintain a consistent brand experience throughout the transition. Fashion Forward partnered with a specialized Magento agency to navigate these complexities. They implemented a phased deployment approach, starting with a small pilot group and gradually rolling out the new platform to their entire customer base. They invested heavily in automated testing and monitoring to ensure a smooth and error-free transition. The blue-green deployment strategy, your safety net. Imagine deploying a new version of your website, only to discover a critical bug that brings everything crashing down. Now imagine being able to instantly revert back to the previous version with a single click. That's the power of blue-green deployment. This strategy involves running 2 identical production environments, blue and green. At any given time, only one environment, say blue, serves live traffic. When you deploy a new version of your application, you deploy it to the inactive environment, which is green. Once you've thoroughly tested the new version in the green environment and are confident it's stable, you simply switch the traffic from blue to green. The green environment becomes live and blue becomes the staging environment for the next deployment. This approach offers several advantages. It minimizes downtime, as switching between environments is typically a quick process. It provides instant rollback capability, allowing you to revert to the previous version if any issues arise. It also enables you to test new features in a production-like environment before exposing them to live traffic. Configuration management, keeping your code in check. Imagine a symphony orchestra where each musician plays a different tune. Chaos, right? That's what happens when your Magento configuration is inconsistent across different environments. Configuration management ensures that all your servers and applications are configured identically. This includes everything from server settings and software versions to Magento extensions and custom code. Consistent configuration is crucial for several reasons. It prevents errors caused by environment discrepancies. It makes it easier to scale your infrastructure, as you can easily replicate your configuration to new servers. It also simplifies troubleshooting, as you can rule out configuration issues as a potential cause of problems. There are several tools available to help you manage your Magento configuration, such as Puppet, Chef, and Ansible. These tools allow you to define your desired configuration state in code and then automate the process of applying that configuration to your servers. Automation, your secret weapon for seamless deployment. Remember the days of manually uploading files to a server and running commands via SSH to deploy your website? Those days are long gone. In the world of modern software development, automation is king. Automation tools streamline the entire deployment process, from building and testing your code to deploying it to your servers and running automated tests. This not only saves you time and effort but also reduces the risk of human error. One of the most popular automation tools for Magento is Jenkins. Jenkins allows you to create automated pipelines that build, test, and deploy your code on every change. You can configure Jenkins to run your tests automatically, deploy your code to staging or production environments, and even send you notifications if any issues arise. Other popular automation tools include GitLab CI/CD, Circle CI, and Travis CI. The key is to choose a tool that integrates well with your existing workflow and provides the features you need to automate your Magento deployment process. Crisis prevention, averting disaster before it strikes. While a robust deployment strategy is crucial, it's equally important to have a plan for when things go wrong. Because let's face it, even with the best intentions, unexpected issues can arise. That's where crisis prevention comes in. Crisis prevention involves anticipating potential problems and putting measures in place to mitigate their impact. This includes monitoring. Implement comprehensive monitoring tools that track your website's performance, uptime, and user experience. This allows you to identify and address issues before they escalate. Load testing. Regularly simulate high-traffic scenarios to ensure your website can handle spikes in demand, especially during peak seasons like Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Rollback plans. Have a clear rollback plan in place for quickly reverting to the previous version of your website if any critical issues are discovered after deployment. Communication protocols. Establish clear communication channels and escalation procedures for quickly resolving issues during a crisis. This includes notifying stakeholders and keeping customers informed. By proactively addressing potential problems, you can minimize downtime, reduce the impact on your customers, and maintain the integrity of your brand. Measuring success, the impact of effective deployment. How do you know if your deployment strategy is truly effective? The answer lies in data. By tracking key performance indicators or KPIs, you can measure the impact of your efforts and identify areas for improvement. Here are some crucial KPIs to monitor deployment frequency. How often are you deploying new code to production? Higher deployment frequency is generally a sign of a more mature and efficient deployment process. Deployment time. How long does it take to deploy a new version of your website? Shorter deployment times mean faster time to market for new features and bug fixes. Change failure rate. What percentage of your deployments result in errors or require rollbacks? A lower change failure rate indicates a more reliable and stable deployment process. Mean time to recovery, or MTTR. How long does it take to recover from a failed deployment? Shorter MTTR means less downtime and faster resolution of issues. Customer satisfaction. Are your customers happy with the performance and stability of your website? Customer feedback is invaluable for gauging the overall success of your deployment strategy. By regularly monitoring these KPIs, you can gain valuable insights into the effectiveness of your deployment process and identify areas for optimization.